Once upon a time, there was a wise master who lived in a hermitage with his disciples. One of his disciples was particularly lazy. He would always put off today's work for tomorrow and tomorrow's work on the day after tomorrow. This habit caused him to fall behind in his studies and delay all of his work. The master was aware of his disciples' laziness and was concerned about it. He knew that laziness could hinder the disciples' progress and success. So one day, he found a way to teach his disciple a valuable lesson. He went to his disciple and gave him a black stone. He told his disciple that the stone was not an ordinary stone but a philosopher's stone. He explained that the specialty of a stone was that, if he rubbed any iron with the stone, the iron would turn into gold. The master told his disciple that he was going out for a day, and that he would come back by tomorrow evening to take the stone back. The disciple was amazed and excited. He thought to himself, "I have a philosopher's stone now. I can make as much gold as I want." He had a lot of time, so he decided to buy a lot of scrap iron from the market and turn it into gold with the help of the stone. He thought that he could become very rich. However, as the day went by, the lazy disciple kept delaying his plan. He had plenty of time, so he thought that he could take it easy. He had food and went to sleep, dreaming of all the riches he would have the next day. When he woke up, he realized that he had wasted a lot of time sleeping. He thought that he still had time till evening, so he had breakfast and then went back to sleep. He thought that he would go to the market to buy iron in the afternoon. When he finally woke up, the sun was about to set, and it was already evening. He rushed out of the hermitage to go to the market to buy iron, but he saw his master at the doorstep. The master had come back early. The master took the stone back from him and said, "Your time is up." The disciple begged and pleaded with the master to let him keep the stone for a little longer, but the master did not listen. He said that a lazy person like him could not do anything in life. He had 24 hours to make as much gold as he wanted, but because of his laziness, he could not do anything. The disciple was standing there, embarrassed and regretful. He had missed a golden opportunity to get rich because of his laziness, but he had now understood the lesson which his master wanted to teach him. The lesson was that time is precious, and one should not waste it. The disciple realized that he had wasted his time sleeping and dreaming instead of using the time to work hard and achieve his goals. He vowed never to be lazy and always make good use of his time. This story teaches us that laziness is a bad habit that can hinder our progress and success. We should always try to be active, hardworking, and productive. Time waits for no one, and if we waste it, we will miss out on opportunities and regret it later. We should always remember that we can get everything by giving our time, but we cannot get time back by giving everything we have. Therefore, we should never put off till tomorrow what we can do today. To apply the lesson of this story to our real lives, we need to cultivate good habits around time management and productivity. This means setting clear goals and priorities, breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, and taking consistent action to move forward towards our goals. It also means avoiding distractions and focusing on the task at hand, as well as being mindful of how we spend our time and ensuring that we are making the most of it. Another important takeaway from this story is the importance of learning from our mistakes and taking responsibility for our actions. When the disciple in the story missed his opportunity to make gold because of his laziness, he was forced to face the consequences of his actions and learn from his mistakes. Similarly, in our own lives, we need to be willing to admit when we have made mistakes or fallen short of our goals, and take steps to learn from these experiences and grow as individuals.